Hey everyone, and welcome to another video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys around my newer website because it's starting to look more like a website and less like someone's science experiment in Vue.js, which I'm very happy about. So I guess let's get right into it. I'm viewing it in progressive web app mode because I can. You can actually install it as a PWA on both desktop and mobile, and it'll work. It'll work perfectly. I've tried it on both my phone and my computer, and it works very well as a PWA. So I'm very happy about that. But anyway, that's not really what this video is about. It's cool that it can run as a PWA, but what can it do? Well, it's, as some of you may know if you watched the stream that I did a few weeks ago. Or you're in the Discord, or you're in Bits and Bytes. This is a content management system that I'm building from scratch. The story was that the main website runs on WordPress, and WordPress isn't that great, in my opinion, for what I use it for, and this is the new one. So what can it do? Well, I'm going to zoom in first. You see it is responsive. So as we scroll down, since the live stream, I've basically redesigned the whole thing. At the top, we've got our main sort of header with the social links, the name of the website, and the navigation links, and you've got your user menu here, which right now is just a logout button. Eventually I'm going to have your avatar and crap there, and you can access your profile and crap. But right now I don't have that implemented. If we scroll down and the main header starts to be off screen, we get another app bar style header with the website name, navigation links, and social links, and user menu. So there, it's always there. It's just at the top. It displays more like the traditional WordPress style layout, and then when you scroll down, you get a material design style layout, which I like. But that's on desktop. I will show you guys mobile later. I'll have to hook my phone up and go into that, but I'll show you guys it. This is the home page. One of the new features I added is static pages. You can now edit the home page, and soon you'll be able to create other static pages and edit the main menu and stuff like that, which will be handy. But for now, you can just edit the home page, but I'm going to come back to that. Going to blog, the layout of the blog page is still a little outdated, but it works. This is a list of all posts that you have in your blog. So in my case, I've got 2 in here. And it shows you when they were created, and a little bit of an excerpt, which you have to write yourself right now. I can go into this post, and it's called a complete overhaul, and it's a similar layout to a static page, but it's got some additional information. And if we scroll down, we've actually got a comment system, which is pretty cool. The comment system is still a little buggy, but if I zoom in, we can see that we've got me commenting that there's proof. And then Big Kitty, hi, where did the user menu go? And to answer that, the user menu disappeared for now. It's just the logout button, because the user menu does absolutely nothing right now. I haven't implemented that part of the website, so I'd rather have a logout button that actually works instead of a bunch of 404 links. So that's why I did that. And you'll notice that you have no avatar, it's just a blue circle. That's because avatars are also not yet implemented. Anyway, that's the blog module. The project's link still goes to a 404, which is fine. It's good that it goes to a 404 because the page system is working and that menu item shouldn't be there right now. I have to implement customizing of menus. Eventually I'll add the projects page as a static page. But anyway, at the bottom we've got our normal developer credit, which of course you can turn on and off, and you can turn on and off the source code link as well in the administration. We've also got a link to the administration panel at the bottom that has been moved from the top of the screen to the bottom, along with the dark theme toggle that has been moved to the bottom. If we click it, we get the. I'll be honest with you, this kind of reminds me of my bank's online banking interface with the color scheme, but I like it, so we're good. With the light theme, we've got a light blue background that I've tried to make contrast well with the heading, and then the actual page content and the footer area is white, and it's got this material design style look. So that's the light theme, this is the default theme. So if you want a dark theme, just click the little color inversion icon at the bottom, and because I'm really anal about my dark themes, it actually looks good. And this is what I use. We go into administrate. Not a lot of you guys will see this because none of you are owners or administrators, only I am, and the only way you're able to see this is if you are an administrator or owner, which of course requires you either being me or deploying your own version of this website to your own server and setting it up yourself. So I'm going to take you guys around the administration panel and what it's like to use it, because I feel like that's only fair. So this is the administration panel. It's been redesigned as well. The overview page is empty because there's nothing to show in there yet, but eventually I'm going to have site statistics and some stuff like that in here. But at the bottom, we've got our user menu sort of things. There's your dark theme toggle. Oops, that's the leave administration UI button. That's not what I wanted. This is the dark theme toggle, and it's got the same sort of color scheme. The administration leave button is, well, there, so you can leave the administration UI and go back to the main website. And then you get some information about the user you're logged in as. And, yeah. So that's handy. I'm going to go from the bottom to the top here, because why not? Site settings, this allows you to modify the site settings. I've fixed a lot of the issues with the look and feel of it. We've got site name and description. I can eventually remove the description field because it's not used. Security, we've got require email verification. That's not implemented yet, but turn it on if you want. I mean, it doesn't do anything. At the top, we've got our social links, and these are a little buggy because I'm dumb. Then there's the miscellaneous settings. These are my favorite. For one, we've got the developed by Alkaline Thunder setting, and that's at the bottom of the page. It gives you the developer credit text, and you've got the link to GitHub repository here. So you can turn these off. And I'm going to update. I'm going to leave administration. And as you can see, it's now gone. There's no source code link. There's nothing saying it's developed by me. Those are off by default. I have them that way so that if you want to give me credit, you can, but you don't have to. Anyway, I'm gonna turn those back on just because this is my website. But okay. The last setting is HTTP or enable error cats. Before, when we had the 404 page, it displayed a little cat on, or a big cat on the screen that said 404 page not found. You can turn that off. It's off by default. And if you turn it off, and then we'll go to projects, how handy. This is what the 404 page looks like. This is what all error pages look like. So if you want to spruce it up a little, add a freaking HTTP cat to it, you can. I didn't say HTTP, I meant to say HTTP. God, that's a weird acronym. I don't like it. Anyway, site settings, please. No. Oops. Appear to be having technical difficulties. There we go. Site settings, enable error cats, update. Eventually I'm going to get rid of the update menus, or update buttons, and toggling it will just save the setting immediately. That would be a very material design way of doing it. Menus and user accounts, those pages are missing, so we won't go through those. Pages, this is where it lets you manage your static pages. Right now it's missing a lot of features. All it does right now is lists all the pages in the system. So there's only one, there's home, and it's got a link of /, meaning that this is in fact the home page. When you go to your website, this is the page you'll see, and it's titled home. If we go into edit, it activates the page editor, which is handy. This is the sort of 2-column style layout, the same set of layout, the same sort of layout you get in the blog page, which is cool. So you can rename the page. I could call this Goofy Foofles. And there it goes, it updates on the side, but I'm not going to do that. Because it does not allow you to. It'll give you an HTTP 400 error saying, you can't rename pages yet, I haven't implemented that. I can also edit the actual page body, which I won't, but let's say I wanted to add my last name. I could. Or I could literally say, desire to leave. There we go. And I can hit the little save button at the bottom. It is a send icon, I have to look up the material design save icon, what it's called. There we go. And it takes us back to the pages menu. If we leave the administration UI and go back home, it shows that my name is now Desire to Leave. That brings me to my next feature. At the bottom, you can now see when the page was last edited and when it was created. So it last edited a few seconds ago because we just edited the page. If we go into quick edit, I can now make a quick change to the page without going into the administration UI. So if I want to undo this Desire to Leave change we made and replace it with Michael, I actually can, and I have to scroll down, and go save. And bam, just like that, it updates. So that's the quick edit feature. Now onto the mobile layout. Alright, so now you can see my phone. So we're gonna hop into, we're gonna go into WTF-PWA. And we are now home. Refresh the page just to get the updated version. So we can see that it's got it looks like an Android app basically, which is handy. We've got the same sort of layout as an Android app. We've got the little app menu icon up here. That takes you to this style of app drawer where you've got the website name at the top. You've got the social links. I can go to the blog right here, and there's all my blog posts. This is of course in PWA mode. You saw me launch the app before as a native Android app, not in Google Chrome. This is a PWA, which is cool. We can look at that same blog article, and it looks like a native Android app, and there's the comments at the bottom. You can see that it's still developed by me. Of course I can turn that off in the administration. This is what the administration UI looks like. As you can see, it says administration along the top, and it's got the little app menu icon up there too. And we can access our pages, our posts. This is the blog UI. I haven't actually tried this on mobile yet. Click that, and I want to go... No, not more info. I want to go edit. a big-ass pencil right next to it. That takes you to a 404. I haven't implemented that. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna have to fix that. But I can actually go in and say I want to delete this post. I have to really fix that modal dialog, but there you go. There's a delete box right there. I'm gonna click no. And you can create a post. That's freaking handy. And go back. And of course, under pages, we got the same thing. There's our home. We can edit it. And this is the mobile editor. We've got the page name at the top that we can edit. We've got our markdown editor up here. If we scroll down, we actually get the preview. So instead of it being in 2 columns, it's all in one big column, and it's more mobile friendly that way. And we've got the same sort of floating action button at the bottom that allows you to save it. That's cool. Get out of there. Site settings is the same idea if I can actually tap the button. Site settings. It's all single column like the Android settings menu. We've got our site name and description, our social links, our security settings, and our miscellaneous settings, and they work just like an Android setting. So if I wanted to, I could toggle this on and off. There we go. Cool. Now if we leave the administration panel, which is a little more annoying to do on mobile, because you have to go into the admin menu, and then you need to click leave. There we go. The quick editor for the pages is the same, quick edit. And you get the same sort of layout and the preview at the bottom. That's cool, and then you can click save at the bottom. I'm probably going to change this to a floating action button on mobile. Anyway, yeah, that's basically what it's like on mobile. As a PWA, I like it. Yeah. So that's basically it. I'm going to close out of that, and with that said, hopefully you guys find that pretty cool. You can access it, of course, at new.alkalinethunder.wtf. And with that said, I've been Michael. I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.